Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. So I want. I mean, I wasn't even necessarily like expecting this to be a such a huge milestone for me. Like from like back then, 2019, when I first start vlogging on my this channel actually, which was usually and formerly known as Disney Pixar Cars Lover 2004, and then I renamed it to Disney Pixar Cars Fan 2004. I mean, still same content and all, like with the Thomas, Transformers, and all sort of and other sort of toys that you can may or may not see on this channel, but all of the toys, I mean the diecast specifically, like the Hot Wheels, to wooden trains, Thomas, take and play items, even the wait, no, not Trackmaster. I mean, I was planning also to like finish up my complete Thomas Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends from Take and Play / Take Along, Wooden Railway, Trackmaster. I was planning on finishing those videos, but turns out I have so much trains. I am not so certain if I'm willing to continue that. Maybe in the near future, or I don't know. I mean, as I said earlier, from 5 subscribers to 10 subscribers, like almost pretty much every day I keep on check on my daily updates of my subscribers. Like, what do you know? It was, I mean, the last time I checked, it was like 599, and then now it's, and then the next day, like, I mean, all in one day, 600. Halfway to 1K, everybody. Congrats to me. So as a special, I mean, since there's like rumors still roaming about the 20th anniversary special for the Cars mainline, I I I completely decide to just show off my uh this is actually mainly my scores for the month of April. Mainly it's supposed to be the month of May, but I can say it's just the both of those months since it's already nearly towards the end of May actually. Today, by the time that I'm recording this, it's actually May the 29th. Another glimpse again before I put this back so that you have like something to look at while I show them all each one by one. I know I have seen like it finally hit my toy stores, the 20th anniversary 2-packs, which is only Woody and then Flo and Ramon, actually Woody and Buzz. But I have not yet seen the Mater and McQueen 2-pack yet, or the Cars 1 McQueen and Maddie McGear. Surely there's also a rare one that is coming out soon, which is the Cars 3 McQueen and Maddie McGear, which should be, because Maddie McGear obviously did not appear in Cars 1, but that's another story. Well, we're gonna start from right to left, because on how the order I actually obtain or receive them actually. I'll move this map first aside, and then we'll move on to this guy, which is Cow Weathers Holler, aka they actually finally renamed or named her, since actually it's a female, Holina Fetcho. Nowadays, Hollers are made in Vietnam still, even though it's already now 2026 I should say the new China era for the Cars diecast mainline. As you can see, like the eyeliner going around it. Cow Weathers, specifically hauler for Cow Weathers is her number 42 for Team Dynaco. It only says basically Cow Weathers hauler. From the back, it does not actually feature any other haulers, just like from Cars 1. Sadly, normally they actually feature like some cancelled ones right here, such as the like for example the Gasprin Shiny Wax, Good Times from the Final Lap collection, or the Race-O-Rama. Sadly though, those guys got cancelled. There we go. It says they're made in Vietnam. It shows like maybe it's some sort of a stock image of Paulina and Cow as the easy open tab right here. I was keeping on looking at it. Where could the easy open tab of this hauler be? I know they usually have it on the bottom, but turns out I'm right. Nowadays, 2026, the haulers are not that secure, aren't like from my previous video, which is another hauler, which is the Walmart, Wally Walmart hauler. I mean Marty Walmart, which they used to have that like plastic protection, so that in order to avoid like the protection for the actual diecast itself, avoid any scratches or damage to the diecast. Nowadays, sadly, they kinda remove sort of the maybe plastic around it to, I guess, limit the plastic usage, or maybe like I don't know like what other good explanation for that, but you'll eventually know maybe when the review of this guy, I mean this girl, would come out shortly. Same goes with this Cars 1 Mac. The only main reason I bought these two, because not only I have those already, which I pretty much purchased online, which are all beat up. I mean, my Mac, Cars 1 Mac over here, is already like, one of its side mirrors are about to pop off. Nearly, just about to yank off or something. Cars 1 Mac. I just do wish they would bring back the Cars 3 Mac. I know they have bring back like maybe the Cars 2 Mac, which I don't even have. Mac hauler. Just like any other Mac hauler, it opens from the back. Not like haulers with the satellite dishes, just like Cow Weathers' hauler. Opens from both sides. Except Mac. Mac doesn't have a satellite dish, which only opens from the back, which is a much proper way when it comes to like those racing haulers. That's about it for Mac. Now for the main events. These. Whoops. Sorry about the noise in the background. Color changers. Let's see here. I only have 4 Mattel Diecast 2, which is like exception for the glow in the dark. Glow Racer McQueen, which is also an exception for Also, a Mattel, even though it's just an expanded universe, uh, diecast, even though it does not even nearly exist. Surely I know there's like a Glow Racers book, I'm assuming. Oh, Glow Color Changers doc. I know his last release was in like some sort of 2-pack from black to his usual Fabulous Hudson Hornet blue 2-pack with the yellow Ramon from yellow to red. Cool color. Doc Hudson. Just gonna show a quick glimpse of these guys. I'm not gonna like fully I know I have I know I have I, I already have the Race and Rescue Sarge somewhere, but um I know some people they reviewed these guys separately, or they review these together in one video, but I would rather review them separately. I don't know why, but just want to. By the way, this is also the Rally Race McQueen color changer Race and Rescue, which is the only rally racer color changer from the main line. No Cruz, Jackson. I know Jeff. Jeff got a release as a color changer. I'm not that much of a fan of him from his usual yellow to a red color. I don't know if I'm gonna pick him up, but I guess whatever. Rally Race McQueen changes from cold color red to warm color this ocean blue. I guess I should say it's ocean blue. And then going straight back from 2025 with the first wave of them. Excuse me. So, the very first wave of the Race and Rescue color changers, which features McQueen, Mater, and Sheriff. I'm not sure. I have seen some videos and reviews of him that, like, as you can see on the actual image on this card, he changes. This is not the red that we're looking for from when he's gonna change into his warm color state. It's some sort of a dark burgundy sort of red, but the blue looks insanely cool when you dunk him in the cold water. That's that for McQueen. Francesco Bernoulli. I know this guy has been released, I guess, around 2021, which is from red to purple, but this time he's changing another new color combo from red to blue, which is, I thought it's not that worth buying, even though he got released from the past. But whatever. It's nice to, I guess, see his return. And oh, come on. There we go. Glow Racers McQueen. one of the rarest and the one of the out of the cars that I most likely struggled in finding in stores actually, since I wasn't able to get him. Like when he first came out for the first wave of the Glow Racers main line, since you know the story, right? They're just cheap sort of nonsense. I never want to collect this line in the first place, but turns out I finally regret it. Like, once I turned off the light and then be testing this thing out on its main and solo review, I will be looking forward for that. Surely others. Damn, it's like, why is my glow in the dark feature? Yep. Made in Thailand. I thought they're made in Vietnam for a sec. I mean, these color changers are made in surely made in Vietnam. I know color changers nowadays are still made in Vietnam. Here are the others you can collect. Then you may be wondering, why do I have a Sally again? I don't know. Since I already have that like 5-pack which consists of her, which is another new Sally mold, which carried on from 2025 all the way to now 2026. I hope they still remain that body mold of Sally forever until 2027 maybe onwards. I guess this is if it says made in China. Yep, it's made in China, which means should be a 2026 release, because I can tell Merlin, which is also part of those first cars released for the year, around like case A or something. There goes with lovely Miss Sally, Porsche Carrera. Grand finale. Oh boy, this big guy over here. Glow Racers Mac. How long is this video already, man? Gee, almost up to 20 minutes. Anyway, this is already the last car. I'm gonna also make a separate video of his own review for this guy. So heavy, even though this guy is just mainly made out of plastic. But I can tell by the box. You can see like the features inside of it. Glows in the inside. It shows like a sample image from the box. Also, these glow racers / glow in the dark vehicles, you must expose them always to they must have a good exposure of light in order for you to test them well, which I learned from some previous YouTubers, from I guess the reviews of these guys. Surely one of these stickers also glow. I don't know, maybe what made Mattel think of releasing this awesome mainline? Surely I know I have searched up online the glow in the dark paint. I mean, if it truly exists, it truly did. It does exist in real life. So surely that's the paint that they use for the rest of the glow racers. I don't know if that's true. If also Max eyes lights up, even like the stickers all the way. Also, by the way, McQueen's not included. Store and go. Just can't read it that well. Well, that's it. Congrats again to me for 600 subs. That concludes this video. For the next upcoming, which would be surely on that color changers, not rod, from orange to white, from part of my Christmas haul. So I'm just gonna get those color changers over with and get on to the other most exciting stuff, such as the glow racers, 155 scale diecast, and whatever else more. So 21 minutes long, I guess. Congrats to me again. Whew. Such a big milestone for me, I guess. I must say, my favorite from this haul has to be Glow in the Dark or Glow Racers McQueen. Just mainly. So again, this is Victor Cars fan saying peace.